little bit about the Grown, Great, and Forgiven tour and why the name?
So, Grown, Great, Forgiven. Well, I went on tour. I started this tour in September. It goes all the way to December 31st. 2020, when the pandemic hit, I lost all my dates. So I needed to recoup some of this money the devil stole from me. And so I decided to go on a tour in 2022, the last quarter. Grown, Great, Forgiven, the name came from what I learned about social media, or really what I learned about myself, but it has a lot to do with social media. Because during the pandemic, I was shut down, but people who was on social media was still thriving. And I was like, okay. So the pandemic gave me opportunity to see what it is about social media that I like, don't like, what I can do on it, what I can't do on it. And that's where you get Grown, Great, Forgiven. I'm grown because social media came out after I was grown. I was already established. I was already who I wanted to be in life. And then social media has shifted the world. So now it requires me to be on there telling my business. And I'm from an era where we don't tell our business. We like secrets. And so there are a lot of gray areas of social media that I just can't get with. Even though I respect it, I think it's beautiful what it has done for some people, but just for me and how I grew up, I can't get with it. And then of course, forgiving, everybody need it, but everybody don't want to give it.
I like that last one. I love that last one.
Yeah.
True statement.
Yeah.
True statement. Oh, wow. That's powerful right there. You just said a whole word like that. I was just saying, it's been a long day. So that right there, everything today.
For sure.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the live recording that you're going to do this Friday.
Yeah, this Friday at 7:00 p.m. The live recording will take place at New Faith Church. That's New Faith Church. It's in Hiram Clark. It's in that particular part of Houston. And, all you got to do if you want to come check it out is go to newfaithchurch.org, register. That's your ticket right there. And we teamed up to where you have to bring a toy because we're trying to help make a special Christmas for some folk that's less fortunate. And so it should be really good. We get to laugh, get to help somebody and all that good stuff.
Okay. And about how long is that going to last?
How long is the show?
Mm-hmm.
So doors open at 6. I think doors open at 6. I got my DJ there, Chili Bill Smith. You can hear him every morning on KTSU. He will be giving out some door prizes and, entertaining the folk with music for a little while. And then I might have a special guest singer come up and give me one song. And then I'm hitting the stage and my show is probably an hour, maybe a little bit over an hour. So that's it. Yeah.
Okay, so I just feel in my spirit that this is
an
extremely funny show. Do people need to bring tissue, some to wipe the tears because they laughing so hard?
Well, they don't have to bring it. Just go on, have that ugly laugh, and this is not the prom. You don't have to get your face all beat to come see this. You ain't got to put your outing lashes on.
What's the outing lashes? Wait, what's the outing lashes?
Your outing lashes. The ones that really be. Hey, you see it. And you can put your daily lashes on, and it's all good. You can cry, you can laugh while crying, all that.
Okay, well, I learned something today about the outing lashes and the daily lashes.
Don't act like you don't have them.
I have daily lashes. I wear these every day.
I know you wear them every day. Now, let's say if you had a special occasion.
Still gonna have on the daily
Okay. Well, and watch this. And ain't nothing wrong.
Don't do that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I know some girls that go from here to here.
I learned something new today. I'm not mad about it at all. That's hilarious though. So from everything with the pandemic, and you pretty much said, a quote, in the pandemic, you were in your feelings, and now your feelings are in me. What does that really mean? Because you say you're ready to share, so I need to just give me a little insight.
Well, what I was saying was, when I was isolated, or when we were all on lockdown, or whatever you want to call it, then, I never paid attention to social media as much until I couldn't do nothing but look at social media. Even though I already had a page on social media, even though I was already verified, is that what it is, or certified? Which one is it?
Verified.
Even though I was already verified on social media, I wasn't on it. It's not something I don't wake up in the morning like most people and grab my phone. When I wake up in the morning, I say, thank you, Lord, first. That's what I do. I might stretch and I go boo-boo, or use the restroom, excuse me, to the audience. Use the restroom. And yeah, my phone don't come, it ain't no big thing for me. But during the pandemic, I found myself always looking at it because it was a source of getting out, and that's when I just noticed, it was a lot of people, a lot of comedians, people that wasn't comedians, but they're comedians now, and everybody think they are so hilarious and great. And I remember when they couldn't even get on stage, in the real quote unquote world, but on this social media, they the thing. And I ain't got no knock on that, because I was trying to see, okay, what I need to do. So I did a lot of soul searching. I wasn't in my feelings. Let's say that now. I wasn't in my feelings, but I was just trying to see, what is this new way? I mean, what is it? And so, and that was in every aspect. You had preachers who probably had 2 people at their church, but now on social media, they able to talk to a lot of people, and all that. And so, it was just a shift, a pivot in entertainment, and I wasn't a part of it. And so I was just kind of trying to see, how can I get down but still remain me though. And that's what it was about.
So how has it been for you now that everything is kind of went back to normal? Shows are starting to happen. People are coming out, spending money. How is it going with social media? Is it the same, or is it?
Well, I'm using it a little more. I'm letting people know where I'm at. I used to didn't do that. Mm-hmm. I used to let folk know. I mean, hey, if I'm in North Carolina this weekend, I ain't telling everybody, hey, I'm in North Carolina, yada, 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 yada. Because, that just seemed dangerous to me, just letting folk know, every move and all this type of stuff. And so, but I do it a little bit more now. Maybe if I don't say it, I put a fly out, or when people ask me to make videos for it, I'll do it. I'm more open. So I'm still not just on it, but I'm way better than what I was, pre-pandemic.
Okay. So even making the little adjustments that you have been making with social media now, has that helped create awareness with
most definitely
more followers, gaining, more fans?
Most definitely. Let me tell you, I went on this podcast called Dear Future Wifey, right? Dear Future Wifey podcast. You familiar with it?
Was that the one where you were talking about things you wish you knew before you got married?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
So I went on there and I had no idea, the guy Latarius Whitfield, he saw me. We were both a part of this single conference in Plano. Mm-hmm. And he said, hey, bro, I got to get you on my podcast. And I was just like, yeah, okay. Because I hear that all the time. Get me on the podcast. And so I go on the podcast, just doing me. It go viral. The first time I ever been a part of anything viral, you know what I mean? It was, and I could tell because my followers, it just went up. And so I was like, wow, you know, so definitely I could tell.
Okay. Look, I am definitely a person like you. Social media is not my strongest area. I'm
Really?
taking care of so many other things, and I don't wake up and grab my phone like you. I'm trying to get ready for different things. So
Yeah,
it has been an adjustment, but I do know that that's the world that we live in today,
no
that
doubt.
everybody is based on social media. What can I see? Can I find you? Are you posting stuff? Are you doing this? Are you doing that?
Yeah,
So I definitely understand. And you're right. It's one thing that you do that could just make you go viral. And everybody's falling in line and everybody's like, oh, okay, this person and this person and this person.
yeah.
And also, about becoming an overnight success. And it's like, I know you know you.
Right. I know you know you. You know?
And you have, wait, where did you get all these people from? You don't do that in real life. You lying. It's like you can be, any person that you want to be. And I said all of that to say that I just want to thank you for still being your authentic self and being real enough to admit, hey, this is me and this is how I live my life.
Yeah.
But I know that I have to adjust. So this is me.
Sure.
And being able to put it into comedy where other people who are feeling the same way can understand, big respect for that. Big respect.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank
No
you.
problem at all. Do you have any questions for me? Because the last thing I'm going to ask you is, how can we find you on social media?
Yes, I have one question for you. Are you coming to the show? Don't
Yes,
lie.
I'm coming to the show and I'm bringing some toys because I got on here 3 to 4 year olds.
Okay, okay,
3 to
okay.
4 year olds.
Yeah, yeah. So no, that was my one question.
Yeah.
Want to see your face in the place, but folk can find me. I still have a website. I pay a domain. Yeah, I pay domain space. So my website, I consider that to be headquarters, and that's marcusdwiley.com, marcusdwiley.com. Then on Instagram, I'm at Marcus D. Wiley. Twitter, Marcus D. Wiley. Facebook, I am Marcus D. Wiley. And if you have any problems, you can always Google me. I'm Googleable. Googleable. Yes, I'm Googleable. Yeah.
And I do have one last question. So you do have a comedy album coming out. How can we find your comedy album? Will it be on streaming services?
Yes. So basically, what I'm recording this Friday, our plan is to air it for Christmas.
Okay.
It would be aired on Christmas. Just that one day only. One day only. It would be aired on YouTube, and I believe my website, my team trying to get it all together right now. But then hopefully I'll put it on some streaming services. I like Kev on Stage Studios. He has my latest one I did called Bathtubs and Bibles. That's on his app. And
Listen to that.
Bathtubs and Bibles. Yeah. Where you been, girl? I actually did that one the day before the pandemic, the day before they shut down the country.
Really?
Yeah. So I never really got a chance to go tour it the way I, would have liked. But yeah. So yeah. That's it. That's it. We're gonna put them on some things.
Okay, well, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to interview you today. I really appreciate it. I'm going to get all of this information up so that I can get it to my media people so they can post it on social media.
All right.
And then once we have our release come out, then it'll actually be a digital copy of the interview. So you'll be able to get information for that, and I'll make sure I pass that to Shay so that she can pass that along to you.
No problem. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Bye.